Hello my friend, my name is Amir. I'm talking with you from the SC Center. We are the KNX official training center. Today I would like to talk about a presence sensor from the Elsner Elektronik that is based on KNX. These sensors are not only the presence, they also support detection of the light, temperature, humidity. Also, they include the temperature control, humidity control, and light control to provide the constant light. So they are so powerful. They are in two colors, black and white, with a glass surface. I hope you enjoy this video. Please consider it and let me know if you have any question through the email. Thank you so much. Now I want to talk about the presence detector from Elsner Elektronik. It is not only the KNX presence sensor, but also it can detect the light, temperature, humidity, and provide the proper output from its controller. So it is the sophisticated product with a simple interface, and it has everything you need in a smart room. It can be the residential or office, commercial, or hotel. It is manufactured in two colors, black and white, with a glass surface. Also, it won Red Dot design and another design in 2018-2019. You can see more information about its function here in the Elsner Elektronik website under the Intera Sewi KNX product. You can see it can, apart from the presence detection and brightness detection, and provide the open loop and closed loop controller. According to that, it also provides the control based on the temperature and air humidity, both relative and absolute value. Also, it has the, in fact, to control the actuators, it used the proportional integral controller for heating and cooling. Also, it used the proportional integral controller to control the humidity in the room. And the interesting things is it can support one stage or one or two stage to control humidity. So it is really supportive in this way. And also you can see we have the comfort field in the Elsner products. This in comfort field you assign which degree of the temperature or humidity you need it, or which percentage of the humidity you need it, and if the condition of the room is exceed those numbers, it provides you the right output. Also, it supports 16 input and 4 or logic gates, so it supports the logic. It's like some logic machine in your KNX installation, so it's really powerful in this way. Also, it provides you the comparators that I'm going to tell you in the ETS descriptions. About the technical data, you can see the back is plastic, the front is glass. It is in two models. One is light controller plus light sensor and presence detector. One is temperature and humidity sensor and controller plus light sensor and controller and plus presence detector. It is installed in a regular housing. The degree of protection, or I can say the IP environment, is 30. So it is more than what we have in a keypad. So about the 30, if you go to the Wikipedia, you can see for the IP level 30, it can tolerate the particles on the very teeny tiny particles up to 2.5 millimeter. So it can tolerate the standard force or pressure from the tools or thick wires. So it is much tolerable in compared to other products that we use on a wall for like the keypad or some other things. It is durable, of course, but it should be used inside of the building, not outside of the building. It works in a -20 to 60 degrees centigrade as a temperature, and it can tolerate 95% in humidity. For programming, you should have the ETS plus the PC and USB interface or IB interface to program it. It is a small, and the power consumption in maximum is 10 milliampere. So it is really nice because it has at least 3 closed loop controller inside of it and some other open loop controller and many processors going on in this device, and it is only 50 grams. So this 10 milliampere is really nice. It's consume very low power. The black and red wire is enough to power it up. It can measure between 0 to 2000 lux in a room, and the resolution is 1 lux, so it is really precise to detect the brightness because it's going to provide the light controller based on that. And about the coverage area, the range is 5 meters as a radius of this sensor. And if you want more about this, you can go to the data sheet, and in the data sheet you can see if you install this sensor in 2.5 height, it can approximately detect a 5.4 meter to 4.3 meter, and if you install a bit upper in 3.5, it can detect 7.5 meter to 6.10 meter. The installation is really easy. Here you can see there is only bracket here. You screw the bracket on a flush mount housing, and you only insert this sensor into the ceiling. Okay, about the temperature sensor, the resolution is 0.1 degree. It is really precise. And about the humidity sensor, the resolution is 0.1% relative humidity. If you need more information, you can always go to the download and download the datasheet manual and all the recent data application for the ETS from the Elsner Elektronik.de website. So in ETS, in parameter part of this product, Intera, Sewi, KNX, in general setting, you can provide your setting according to your needs to control the traffic of the data. So you can say the maximum telegram that is generated by this product, what should be, and about the delay after the reset. So I leave it as default. In brightness measurements, because it has the brightness sensor inside of it, you can provide the detailed information on how it reacts when it's read the amount of brightness in a room. For example, you can tell if it's past the 20%, then send the data, or send it every 5 seconds or every 30 minutes. Also, you can use the data to calibrate your sensor. In most of our cases, we need the light to be detected on a table, not on a ceiling, but the sensor of the brightness of this sensor is in a ceiling because it's installed on a ceiling. So now you can use another precise sensor and detect a light on a desk, and then use the correction factor to make it correct. It provides you the open loop controller to control the output based on the brightness. So here it's a brightness threshold value. It provides you the closed loop controller to provide the constant light control as one of the highest technical needs in a smart room in office, for example. So here you can make the closed loop controller of the light enable and change the parameter according to your needs to control the dimmers. It means it has a closed loop controller for light controller inside of it, and you provide the set point. For example, you tell this sensor that you need the 400 lux for your room, so it detects the amount of brightness in a room, compare with your set point, and provide the right control value. This control value is go to the dimming actuators and decrease or increase the amount of lights. So you can have the same looks for whole of the day in your room, use the natural light from the sun and save energy. So here in motion detector or presence detector, if you can choose between slave and master. If you consider this sensor as a master in a room, it provides you 4 master. So it means it provides you 4 block. So you can connect each of these block to a different application. For example, block 1 or master 1 to the switch on off lights, or block 2 to control the HVAC. For example, send it to the comfort mode, or in case there's no people, it goes to the standby mode. For master 3, you can use it, master 3 or block 3, you can use it to provide the information for a burglar alarm system and so on. When we pass from these, you can see the temperature measurement and temperature proportional integral control and temperature threshold value. They are the same we have in another thermostat product from the Elsner Elektronik. In temperature measurement, it is possible to have the error message from the temperature thermostat that is integrated in this product. You can calibrate the temperature sensor and put the correction factor here. You can make the average from the temperature that is read on a ceiling and temperature, for example, on a wall, and provide the average for your controller here. You can use the closed loop controller or thermostat to control the HVAC application in a room. So here, for example, you can change between the type of controller. One stage heating. One stage heating can be, for example, the radiator. Or you can, for example, change it to one stage heating, one stage cooling to control the fully fan coil for both winter and summer. It is possible. So the thermostat is provide the full functionality. In temperature threshold value, it is possible you have the 4 open loop controller based on the temperature to control different applications. For humidity, it's like the temperature. So humidity, you can see it provides you humidity measure value tab, and humidity measure threshold value is open loop control based on humidity, and humidity PI controller or proportional integral control is a closed loop control. So here in humidity measured value, it is possible for you to provide the correction value. It is possible you make the average between the temperature humidity that is read inside of this sensor and something from outside. In threshold value, it provides you 4 open loop controller to control your application based on the humidity that is read by this product. In humidity PI control or proportional integral control, it is possible for you to control your HVAC application based on the humidity. So in most of the cases, the humidity is going up, so you should read it and control it. It is possible with this sensor, you provide 1-stage dehumidification, 2-stage dehumidification, and 1-stage dehumidification and 1-stage humidification. So it provides you full functionality to control the HVAC based on the humidity. It provides you the dew point measurement, absolute humidity. That is nice because those humidity I mentioned, it is relative humidity. We have the comfort field. So in comfort field, you can assign what situation is comfort for you in your room. And if it's exceeded and it's not in a range, it provides you the right data. In variable comparator, you have 2 comparator. In each comparator, it is possible to have the right output based on the input you have, like the data that is detected by this sensor. In logic part, you have the 16 inputs and 4 AND logic and 4 OR logic. So it's quite simple to use and some powerful because it has provided you everything. So for example, if you go to AND logic, you can see the features is so easy. You can use the input as an input, of course, and provide the output when compared with your required data. Thank you so much to hearing me, and I hope you enjoy this product.